Go spend something, nigga. Go get some get back, nigga. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Yeah, since you such a fan, go spend for him. Go do something, cause ain't nobody did shit. Besides bury him. You hear me? Oh, okay. Nigga. My biggest op is dead. Put it like that, man. Nigga. The only nigga I consider an op is not here no more. So, what that tell you, nigga? First of all, a lot of this shit is done on camera. A lot of this shit is done on camera, bro. We seen what happened. We seen niggas running in LA. Keep it a bean, I'm on edge. I'm really ready for any rap nigga to say anything disrespectful. From that side, these rap niggas' biggest songs be with other niggas. Like, they biggest song is somebody else's song. Shut the fuck up talking to me. Go look at they Apple top songs. Nigga, my Apple top songs is me.
Hey man, stay safe world. You already know what's going on. We gotta talk about this situation with AZ, Chike, and Drakeo the Ruler. AZ Chike basically goes on IG Live and disses Drakeo, you know, after he passed away and stuff. We're gonna get right into it, but before we do, I'm gonna need y'all to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run this up. So basically, if you know about LA, I mean, I basically made like a couple of long ass videos about this shit, just talking about like the whole situation and Drakeo having a lot of beef at the time. And then the video basically did really crazy because Drakeo, I mean, like a lot of people were trying to understand what happened after Drakeo died, you know, last year, the end of last year on December 18th when he was stabbed at a concert in LA. And it turns out that AZ Chike basically goes on Instagram Live and he basically says that, like, I mean, it was no surprise, but he basically said that his top op died and like all his fans, I guess like the Sting Team fans and the Sting Team were basically dissing him and stuff like all the time. And he basically says like, if y'all love him so much, why don't you go slide for him? And he basically said like, the only thing that people did was bury him and his top op is dead. So I mean, I'm not gonna say that he didn't have that same energy when Drakeo was still alive, because like there was an interview that he did with I forget who he did the interview with. It was someone else with him, and he was basically oh yeah, it was Rucci, and he basically I think, was it a Bootleg Kev interview? It was an interview sort of like that. I think it might have either been, I think it was Bootleg Kev or something like that. And they basically were talking about the whole incident, and they were basically saying that like he had beef with Drakeo, and they just didn't really go into major detail with it, but they kind of just kept it like not trying to give too much information about it. But now it's like, I don't know, bro, people be straight snitching on the internet. Not to say that like this is like basically admitting to crimes or whatever, but it's like, if there was a real investigation about this type of situation, then, you know, they would probably be the first person to really like look up like about this dude. Like, don't you think, like, if you're talking about it in this way, saying your top op is dead and stuff like that, and like that speaks in itself, it's like you're basically like not claiming it, but you're basically like giving the police a green light to like investigate you, especially with all this RICO stuff going on. It's like, bruh, it's better just not to say shit on the internet. And obviously I'm not saying that he has something to do with it, but you know, in my previous video I basically talked about it, how Drakeo had a lot of beef with a lot of bloodshed throughout the city. You know, especially it came from one of the most notable beefs where he dissed the whole city of Inglewood. So it's no surprise that people feel some type of way about this shit. But at the same time, it's like, bruh, like, we understand that there's like shit that goes on, but it's like, you being on the internet saying this stuff, you're just opening yourself up to happen. Might not happen now, it might not happen next year, it might not happen the year after that, but as you see with Young Thug, people do not forget about that shit, especially when it comes to the state. But you know, it seems like the state of California isn't really on that shit, because compared to like what happened in YSL in Georgia, California is like way fucking bigger than Georgia. We have a lot of shit going on. There's like millions of people in the city of LA. LAPD, their budget is billions of dollars, but still it seems like they don't really have time to be doing this type of shit. They seem behind on everything, like the homeless people and people just be geeking in general. Seems like they have no time for these type of investigations. It seems like other cities like Atlanta and New York and shit, they're really about that, but you know, they could be investigating on the low and we might never even know. But it's just better not to like be on live and talking like this, because it's like, you know, you might think that like you're only on live with these people and people might not be recording what you say because like it is something that you just said, but you never know. There's always like one dude who's like, this guy's about to say something interesting, I'm about to record this shit, and then next thing you know, that shit could end up in evidence and shit. So you know, it's just better to keep your mouth shut on this type of situation, because you don't want to be implicated even if you had nothing to do with it, and that would defeat the purpose of, you know, having beef. Because what's the point of having beef? At the end of it, you are like a successful rapper, and then at the end of it you go to jail like on some Young Thug shit. And I'll forever be comparing it, because that is like the center stone of craziness when it comes to like going to jail for like snitching and self-snitching and shit like that, and like internet shit, because it's like the feds, I guess, really keep track of this shit just like the bloggers do, man. But hey, let me know what y'all think, man. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.